The nation's daily COVID-19 tally spiked on Tuesday. The upward trend could continue as new subvariants are expected to spread as we head into the winter season. Shi-hoo turned to some experts for their analysis.
South Korea is seeing a surge in the number of COVID-19 cases. Over 43,700 were reported on Tuesday. That's over 10,000 more than the tally from a week ago. Compared to 2 weeks before, Tuesday's figure was up by over 28,000. This is the first time the number has surpassed 40,000 since September 21st. 225 are critically ill and 17 more COVID-19 related deaths were reported. Meanwhile, health authorities said Monday that a sudden increase in the number of new infections may suggest the beginning of a resurgence.
It seems this week that we're slightly leaving the stationary phase. If the number of infections suddenly increases from the daily average of around 20,000, then we can say that the resurgence has begun.
Health experts are in agreement.
I think that the resurgence will begin around this week, but in terms of the size and effects of the resurgence, I think it'll be smaller than the previous BA.5-led spread.
Experts also explained that the new resurgence will involve the spread of the new coronavirus subvariants, including BQ.1 and the closely related BQ.1 variants, which accounted for over 16% of coronavirus variants in the United States last week. The European Center for Disease Prevention and Control also said the variants are likely to drive up cases in the coming weeks to months in Europe. The two variants are descendants of Omicron's BA.5 subvariant, which has led the latest resurgence in South Korea. However, experts say that the public shouldn't worry too much.
Rather than a big resurgence, I think like the common cold, COVID-19 will nowadays spread a little more in the winter and spread a little less in the summer.
Looking at the high level of immunity, the supply of new medicines, and how we're vaccinating the vulnerable, I think in the long term it's a danger that can be overcome.
Meanwhile, the nation's health authorities will announce Wednesday its plans for vaccinations for the coming winter, including a second shot of a bivalent vaccine. Shi-hoo, Arirang News.